Hey folks, it's Jumpin' Coils, and welcome back to more Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. This is part 24. God, it just seems like every single time I do a recording for this, it's just like, wow, what happened to the past? Like, I swore we were on episode 10, just like a week ago. I don't know. It's really fun though, and last we left off in part 23, we had an unfortunate little scuffle with the army we see in front of us, the wonderful Vlandians. Now, I'm kind of looking at this before I started recording. I'm thinking to myself, right? I'm thinking to myself, folks, do I attack them or do I leave them? Because luckily, since I wasn't the one who got engaged here, I could actually just leave and let that be the end of it. Unfortunately, with this army where it is, and with my castle right there, unfortunately don't have much of a choice here. And to protect my castle and the surrounding villages, I'm going to engage this. Now, one thing I do need to be extremely careful of is, unfortunately, there's a lot of range in these armies. There's a lot of prisoners though, but luckily they have a lot of wounded. My biggest concern is going to be this army right here, because they have a decent amount of range. Actually, almost all of them do, except for, it's really interesting, actually almost half their armies are ranged, or half the remaining portion of their armies are ranged. That is definitely one of my biggest concerns at the moment, is that range. And so I'm going to definitely be a little bit more cautious when going into this, and we're going to play it very defensively. I know it's a bit weird to say, folks, but when we try this, we're actually... Okay, that's interesting. So the last time we did this, we were not in a village. I'm going to see where we can keep our bowmen, because I'd like to have my bowmen be a little bit more protected. And we're definitely going to try the retreat strategy if possible. I know it's a little cheesy, but we've already technically done it, so we can always rapidly retreat our men in the event we need to get them the hell out of here. So I'm going to be hoping for that. I don't know if they're charging. If they are charging, we have little room to work with, but it looks like they're going to stay stationary. Because if we look at the top of our little screen here with the power balance bar, is what I like to call it. I really don't know what it's called in the game. So, but that power, I guess that bar it's pretty much right down the middle, and it was right down the middle when we were looking at it too. Which means that, I mean, even though they outnumber us literally 2 to 1, they don't have a whole lot of high quality units, unlike what we do. I guarantee you, most of our power comes from our archers, our palanting guards, so to say. But one thing I'm definitely most concerned about is the infantry I'm not too worried about, but those crossbowmen can be absolutely devastating. And I have to play it very carefully here. I do not want to move my men into the middle of the map, because if they get caught out and can't retreat, we're going to lose a lot more. So I know while this is going to be slow, we could very well have an episode that takes 30 minutes, because I'm going to be very cautious about this. Again, I'm not sure what their repositioning is looking like here. I don't know what they're trying to do, but it looks like they're entirely shifting to the left over here. No, they've stopped. I need to be careful, because they can get shots on me if I'm not careful. Let's see. I want to see if I can get some kills here. Or they're completely moving behind a hill, which, if that is the case... I'm not sure what they're doing here. Hold on. We're going to reposition so we're just not terrible. The reason I don't charge is obviously they have twice the number of infantry that we do. So it would be near suicidal to charge. And number 2, they also now have the hill advantage, which would completely just and utterly destroy us. So one thing I am going to now do, actually, is see if I can move my men down this side of the area, so we can kind of be directly opposite. Now, I'm not sure where they're moving. I can't tell if they're moving closer to my men or not. It looks like they're moving, but I don't know what they're doing, so I need to be a little bit more careful. I'm trying to, like, forward scout here by myself. I'm not sure. Are they charging? It would be weird if I can't see... Okay, that little trough stopped me. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're really just staying on that hill, so what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to double check where the edge is here, and it looks like the edge is about right there. So there's not much of a hill to work with for our guys, unfortunately. But what we will certainly do is, since there is a very open area right here, we're going to go ahead and reposition everyone to about right in this area and reposition them facing that way. Do it the same for everyone, just kind of make it a bit easier. Nope, not everyone. I want the horse archers to do the same.
Face that way.
Now, if they are... they're actually closing distance, which makes me believe they're charging. This is one of the slowest, I guess, advances I have seen from the AI. It's actually a little interesting to see that. I wasn't quite expecting this. I'll move my bowmen actually a little bit further back uphill. So yeah, I'm definitely going to keep these guys in a shield wall, because that is most dangerous. And I need to be ready to essentially retreat my guys on a moment's notice as they get closer. That's probably something I'm going to do. I definitely need to be careful, because we don't have the... if we do turn around, if they start taking major crossbow fire, they're going to get pegged in the back, which is not what I want. So I'm hoping we can get some kills on some of their infantry. They have a lot of Vlandian recruits, and for some reason, again, they're putting their men out in front, their crossbowmen, which is really nice to see. They've only taken 31 deaths. Looking at the numbers, it looks like the majority of them were the crossbowmen and archers. But I think now might be a good time to actually start getting our men back. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually retreat the infantry before they make trans. I'm going to just retreat everyone. They're getting way too close for comfort. I don't know why they're running that way. I'm a little curious, but I don't think anything bad should really come of this. I'm going to get out of here as well because, well, it's not really advised to stay. We've taken 2 deaths. Most of them are just from infantry, but... or yeah, just 2 infantry. I know this is a bit cheesy of a tactic, but I need to be very careful with how I do things. Partially because if I'm not careful, we could just very well lose an entire army. Now, we did a major amount of damage to that army, which, again, this kind of sucks that I'm doing this. Oh, we had 3 wounds. Okay, we had 3 wounds and 2 injuries, or 2 deaths, so that's why. But yeah, we're going to re-engage. I know it's kind of stupid that we're doing this. I honestly should just leave the battle because I don't think it's fair for me to fight them here again. We should probably consider giving ourselves some time. But since we have the option, I don't know, it's a little cheesy. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the battle. They're pretty weak now, and I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on for much longer. But if we do leave, they're going to get some men back up and running. But I don't want to immediately re-engage. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, actually, is wait for my men to get healed up if possible, and then re-engage that army. I think that'd be a little bit more fair and less cheesy, because it would allow us to actually pretend that we're not just constantly re-engaging, that we disengage from the battle and we're kind of keeping ourselves at a distance. But since we lost 2 infantrymen, we're going to go ahead and pick up 1 more here. I could pick up a recruit, although I think I'm going to wait on it. We don't have a whole lot of units to pick from who are infantry at this point. So we might just have to pick up a recruit, actually. I think we will, just to kind of save ourselves the trouble. Again, we have a decent amount of people ready to go into legionaries, but we need to get rid of these recruits to get them out of get them with shields, because that's going to drastically increase our ability to fight back. But yeah, a little weird of an engage, but we didn't want to cheese it and completely fight back again. Unfortunately, in a certain case, if I wasn't the one originally attacking them, which we had saw happen in the last episode, I would not have been able to leave, and they most likely would have forced me to re-engage. So yeah, our party's almost completely healed now, so we're going to see if we can find that army once again. It looks like, oh, they've already been re-engaged. Okay, so it looks like we did fine. We did our part, and Caladog's party here actually managed to take care of that army, so that army has been taken care of, and the northern part, I guess, of our territory is safe. Now, one thing I'm not sure what any of the other armies are doing is they seem to just... Oh, they're actually traveling to Televel Castle. Why are they besieging Televel and not Lanarken, one of our native things? It makes me a little bit weird. We would have better prosperity in certain traits because of just of the culture aspect of it. Because this is Battanian by culture. So why we're going for a Vlandian cultured castle rather than one of our own is a little confusing to me. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's also, again, weird to see that one of these was a... Wasn't this one a... No, that has always been the Northern Empire. Getting confused with another run. I swore there was another castle over here that the Vlandians had, but I'm not sure anymore. Let's see. We still need to pick up 1 more unit if we possibly can. Let's look at Callias' castle. Callias' castle. Can't really look. There we go. 390. And it looks like Caladog might be going to siege that. He's traveling to Druamore. So we're going to see what the king does here. There's not much we can do. Unfortunately, we're losing influence because there is a law speakers. If we take a break to look at the policies of the kingdom, we can see law speakers. All clans who has a high charm get 1 influence per day, and who have a low charm lose 1 influence per day. So I'm not entirely sure what high influence is. I'm not sure what that number would be. Consider abolishing... Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that because there's a lot of support in the kingdom. Tax income, these are cantons, daily militia. So that just increases militia gain. There's a lot of stuff here that honestly I'm surprised haven't been voted for. And some definite stuff we should look for. If there's one thing is, I believe it's not Royal Guard, we wouldn't want that per se. But there is another... It's a magistrates. No, there's another thing that gives, I think, larger clan or tier clans the ability to have a larger army. However, we're not going to really do that because, frankly, once we get to level 4, we might just take our... we might just go ahead and take whatever we have and leave with it. Well, we probably won't, though, just because we won't be able to hold on to it if we're by ourselves. So I'm not sure. We'll see what's we'll see what goes on there. I'm frankly still looking for the quest and what happens here with the whole conspiracy, because and knows the rise of the Western Empire. I'm getting curious to see, is this going to affect the current kingdom I'm part of, or is it only going to affect the Western Empire? So that's what I'm waiting for. And I really hope it's going to affect either... As long as I don't have my own kingdom, I hope that's the case. I might be able to cheese out the main quest. I generally have no idea what's going to be possible. We could actually siege this castle right here, right down the straight. We shouldn't be... Ooh, look at all these looters. Look at all of them. Look at all these looters. We're definitely going to fight all these guys just to get some experience for our troops. It's going to be the most ideal, I think. And let's see, they're going to charge right into us. One thing we definitely want to do is have, you know, our footmen just do bit, I guess get some experience in, because having only, seeing some green in here makes me a little disturbed. I want to see more of that nice gray, that nice chainmail. The archers are more or less fine. They can use experience, but really there's only 3 of the units in this entire army force, and there's archers who need it. So I think we're going to go ahead and just move arrows up, but we're still going to charge the warriors even further ahead. Just because at this point there's really not reason. Why am I not using the horse archers a lot more? It's a good question. I feel like I just would need a little bit more for them to be truly effective. 10 isn't bad, but I don't want to lose them. And they're more or less, I want to hold on to them. So actually what I should do, if I was smart, is I would put them in a garrison in my castle, but I'd be afraid of that happening in terms of it would kind of cause a lot of issues. I should actually turn the casualties back on for our own viewing ease. It's hard to tell what's happening, who's winning. In a way, it's a bit more immersive when we don't know, but at the same time, I don't want everything to kind of go south when I actually can't tell myself. So I don't know. I'll see about it. I do not know if we should return it back to the way it was. I do and don't miss it. Having less clutter really helps. Not also being able to, I'm so glad we have the red hit marker to tell when we've killed someone, or at least downed them, so it's not too problem. Yeah, if you see if it's a white little X, you've only wounded, or you've only hurt them. If it's a red X, you've put them down. So let's see, can we still get more of these looters? There we go. Like I'm just kind of, yeah, give me your head. I need your head, bro. Oh, actually, I don't know why I'm not using my bow, actually. That is a pretty weird thing for me to not do, seeing as I'm primarily an archer, so getting my bow skill up would be a better idea. There we go, we've got him. Okay. I think that was the end of that. We took 1 wound, which is on the veteran infantryman, and 8 promotions. And it looks like all of them are for the infantry, which is exactly what we wanted. I'm glad to see the infantry getting promoted because it puts us in a better position. 2 of them are for recruits, and so they'll be put into infantrymen, which get transferred to Imperial. Trained infantrymen, and this goes into veteran. So yeah, we're getting a decent amount of veterans. 26 out of 27 of them are ready to go into legionaries. That's still a decent number left, and also if we were to upgrade them all, it would put us in a fairly strenuous situation in terms of keeping us very, very tight and money locked. Very little spending we could do in that situation. So I'm not sure. It looks like he's still gathering, and he's missing about another 90 men. Or I think 95 men if I'm doing my math correct. I'm not sure where that party is going to be, but I can only hope they're going to siege one of these 2 castles, which again is a little confusing. I wish I had the influence to help, and with me not having my own kingdom, it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. I'm not entirely sure what is going to happen. Hell, I don't even... Oh, he is sieging. Okay. So we're going to hang by the area to kind of help protect the siege, because I would like to help in this to get my own influence up. But I would also like to not have everything messed up for me. So what's going on in the party? We got more people wanting to join us, which is always nice. One of the infantrymen would be ready to take place. I thought we had 104 at max, but perhaps I'm misthinking things. One thing I actually generally do not like, however, is there's certain things that make me confused about the leveling in this game. I know this is a really weird spot to kind of go off on a tangent on, but if you understand, or from what I have seen of this game and other playthroughs, getting to level 102 and 75, I don't even know if that is possible. And the reason I say that is we don't have anything close. I think the closest we could do is bow. But we switch over to bow. If we were to put another 3 points in this, we wouldn't be able to get the dead shot. That would be the learning limit, which we would be at, would not be. We just couldn't get there. So I'm not sure how the whole learning limit works. And it's fairly annoying to try to get to that point. So if we do end up maxing out a trait, I may or may not just kind of cheat a little bit to kind of keep putting that trait higher to the max, because again, it's a little stupid. I don't know if you can even do it naturally, I guess is my point. I don't know why it's like that, but maybe it's intentional. Maybe I'm just not familiar with the mechanics enough. But we're doing fairly well with all our traits. I think one thing we definitely do want to consider getting more of is our charm or our steward. Having such a low charm is actually going to be problematic down the line. So I'm going to go ahead and put a point into charm just because we are going to need to get that charm up and do a bit better. It doesn't look like they're still sieging. They haven't built a camp just yet. And they're sending units over here to try to stop them. That's a caravan. This is an army of 100. Looking at that, that's... Oh, we are going to see if we can actually engage these ones. This person right here would be a wonderful... Ooh, that is an issue. Okay, we are turning around and getting right near this army. Now, they're going to definitely engage. So what I'm going to do is just... We're not going to join just yet, but we're going to wait for that Vlandian army to kind of get into position. They should engage since they'll have 100 men over us. But as you can tell... Okay, so it looks like they've given up. I'm hoping they can get caught here. Okay, if we can get our own army caught, this would be massive. Do you not want to turn around? No, let's go ahead and just see what we can do here. Don't be such a Caladog, my friend, my associate, my companion. There is no reason to be such a coward in this fight. Okay, now it looks like he wants to fight. Do you want to fight, Caladog? If you want to fight, we'll do this. He's close enough to assist me. Okay, there we go. So that's perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. Unfortunately, they canceled the siege, which kind of sucks. I guess they didn't trust me being nearby. Why do we have another character thing going on? What is happening here? What is going on? For some reason, there's a notification for one of the characters, and I do not know why. Interesting. Okay, we're going to go ahead and attack. Definitely take part in this. We have, well, pretty much 160, 170 people over them. So this is going to probably be a slaughter. Again, gonna hold my guys in reserve just for this, because I don't want my party to die out. It's knowing to train more troops. Looking at the amount of Falksmen that I can see. Oh, that's actually, those aren't Falksmen. You can tell what the Falksmen are really nice melee units. I probably actually have played with them a little bit. They are very decent melee units. In terms of they can just do a lot of damage. So the veterans, actually, I guess the veteran Falksmen are. And you can kind of tell when they have the bent razor blades. I don't know if you can see it too well, folks, but even I'm having a hard time. There's one right there about where the cursor is. Those are Falksmen. You can kind of tell by those blade shapes when they're Falksmen. And they, again, are absolutely monsters on the field. They will tear through armor, they'll tear through shields, they do so much damage. They've got a pole arm, which I think they have I don't know the name of it, but they have one of the highest damaging pole arms in the entire game. When it comes to swing damage, they have a very nice and usable, what's it called? I can't think of the word. They have a very nice, very nice one-handed or two-handed weapon. Then they even have a one-handed weapon too, I believe. I know for sure that they have what's it called? A throwing axe. I can't think of it. So yeah, they're all kind of clustered on that hill. I just shot a friendly in the head and we've killed them. I'm not sure what's going on here. As you can just tell, it's a mess of red. Now, actually, I am glad I do have the visual of friendly units off in this case because, well, it just... You can look, like, the very nice differences between red and green is very apparent. Where are we taking arrow shots from? That's my question. I'm actually going to go ahead and charge our footmen in now. We've done most of the damage. There's no reason not to keep the footmen in. And we'll just charge everyone in, actually. I'm not sure why I haven't done that. I completely missed that. That was not okay. I forget I do have one of the strongest horses in the game with one of the best armors in the game. Which, again, still, I can't wrap my head around that. Hey, fuck you. Come on, guys, you can get him. Just, there you go. There you go. Very nice. That is a Vlandian sharpshooter. That's not one of ours. Okay. I'm trying to not shoot any friendlies here. We've taken one wound and only gotten 6 kills. I think I'm the one who's responsible for most of those. And hopefully we can get some kills out of this still large group of Vlandian infantry. Most of them do look to be unshielded recruits, so they have no armor, no shields. They probably won't last too long. That was... Who are you? Are you one of... I can't tell if that's a friendly. They don't really have... I think that was red clothing, but with the lighting it was a little hard to tell. I'm hoping that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. I'm just gonna get fling people here to get my own skills up. Hey, look, it's one of my guys. Get him! Get him, Legionary! It's my one Legionary! It's so funny, I see him here. I like that, that's great. Okay, this one horse is just kind of riding up on my horse's ass. Did we get any more kills? Okay, my party did end up getting a lot more kills at the end there, which is nice. Very nice to see. Oh, he got away. It was just fast enough. That is... Is he... Wait, he is... Okay, that's a Battanian volunteer, but he was wearing red. Again, with the lighting, it's a little hard to tell what he was wearing since those clothes are generally darker. But, I mean, oh well, I think it gets away. But only 18 of that army actually managed to flee, and we didn't suffer so many deaths. It was 131, but not bad at all. So luckily, us helping that fight got us some pretty good experience and stuff to go ahead and upgrade our units with. So we have, oh, look at all those veterans. Look at these veteran infantrymen, they're so nice. The Kuzite Horse Archer is into a heavy, so we only have 2 more to go until we have all of our Horse Archers at their max tiers they can be. We even have another Palatine Guard. We only have 2 trained archers left before we have a full 40 stack of Palatine Guards, which will be absolutely amazing. I'm not going to lie, a little curious just to see how well we could do if we solely went for archers. If our army got entirely wiped out, should we just go for an archer-only army? Because, like, again, archery in this game is just not okay. It is a whole nother mess of why would you think this is okay and why would you put it in the game? We're going to lock the bit of those PGOs are locked. Okay, hardwood is locked. Wonderful. We still have a lot of food. We have 71 grain. Okay, for some reason I thought we only had 13. I was looking at the hardwood. Is there anything here that we want to keep? Doesn't look like it. So we're going to sell everything else off in our inventory. There's no reason to hold on to it. We got a nice 9,700 gold, which just puts us in a pretty decent spot. One thing I do want to see is, can we get what I want? Is it here? Highland, ooh, that is nice. I'm sorry, I really do love the pauldrons. The Highlander stuff is, I just love the silver scales. I prefer it aesthetically to even the best armor in the game, which I believe is actually the Imperial Lamellar armor. We don't have the bracers. Again, this is even worse than what we have on, but again, this compared to how, okay, for some reason, there's a weird visual issue when it comes to, at least as I've noticed in the recent days of me playing this game. These are supposed to be silver, but for some reason they keep coming off as brown, at least for the gauntlets. Oh wait, what did I just do? No, I did not want to do that. Let's cancel this actually real quick. I don't know what I just sold. Where did I put my... These are... Okay. Let me get this back. We're actually going to go and sell it and then go back into the trade menu just to kind of keep things a little bit more cleaner. But we definitely are. Unfortunately, since the Warlord armor isn't here, we do have the Warlord pauldrons, which again, I can't keep my hands off of. They're so nice. Was there actually the helmet here that I wanted as well? It doesn't look like it. I don't think that's it. No, it isn't. Okay. It's a better helmet than what we have on, but I mean, I'm just looking at these pauldron folks. I know this is such a... I got... Oh, that's such a nice color. It's so nice. It's amazing. I'm sorry. I know I'm having a really weird reaction to this. I know it's very strange, but just trust me when I say this, folks. It is. We all can have our creative differences, but holy hell, that is some nice stuff. Now, unfortunately, the Warlord armor isn't here, which does make me a little bit sad because I think that would honestly complete it. Even if we had these mittens, having the Warlord armor would actually make our armor look a lot nicer. But it looks like we're going to have to ride around a little bit longer before we can actually find it. But we've been here for long enough in the shop, and no reason to stay around any longer. At least, let's just double check to make sure I didn't actually miss it. The Highland Scale Mail, Woodland Chainmail. Yeah, it doesn't look like we missed anything. It's not here. So we're going to move along. It sucks, but we're going to pay a nice 29,000 gold. I don't know if that was really worth it, but I mean, god damn, if there's one thing that I love the most, it's some nice aesthetic looks. And I'm telling you, that silver scales. Imagine if that was a golden. I need to find if I can actually turn. If I can find a mod to turn these scales golden, I'm putting it on, and we're gonna see it in the next episode. But I have no idea. I generally don't. We'll see. Again, the silver is still perfectly fine. Before we join the tournament, we're gonna see if this place actually has the armor that we want. We won't be able to afford it by a long shot now, but if it is here, I just want to show you guys what it looks like. And it doesn't look like it is, unfortunately, so we had to skip it past it again. It's pretty hard to actually find the armor, the chest piece for it. I don't know why, it just is. So we're going to join the tournaments. I know we're at war, which is a pretty weird thing. Hey, you have 102 men ready for war, and you have some pretty nice archers. I'm like, yeah, you're right, King Caladog, but I want this Woodland axe. You know, it's just shuts the knight's ass. Like, we need you to help siege your castle. Like, just, ow, what the fuck? Asshole. Why are they just aiming at me? What the fuck? Okay, you guys better win. You guys had all the time to aim at, like, they just dogpiled on me with their shots. Okay, I know you guys... Anytime. No. You were hitting all your shots, but now you missed every single one. That is gravely disturbing. Okay. Well, I was having a little too much fun there. That kind of sucks. But, lost in the first round. That was a little weird to see. We just got completely just like, hey, you see that fucker in the back? Just shoot him. I want him gone. Just, like, pelt him with every single one of our aerials. So he's gonna regret ever coming to this tournament. Like, he's gonna go out there and fight. Well, joke's on them. We're not doing any such thing. Is there a tournament here? There is. We're going to this one. Caldog's like rolling over right now in his bed. He's like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Who is this Carmen fella? He's just out here completely screwing us over. So let's see. This man is coming in fast. Holy shit, you got some swings, bro. Oh my god. Who are you? This man. Whoa, chill. Hey, yo, fight each other. Yeah. Jesus. That is not what we want. We've already lost, too. We didn't even make it to that round. Holy shit. Asta's actually here. Oh, she didn't make it that round either. Unfortunate. Why didn't she make it to that round? Wait, she should have. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that wasn't her team who won. Wow, we just lost 2 trims. Okay, maybe third time's the charm, right? Maybe this will help. Maybe if we go to Pencanak, we can get a tournament victory in before the episode ends. At this point, that's really all I'm trying to do, is just see if we can get a tournament victory. Again, would love to see Lenocan Castle become ours again. I would absolutely love to see that, but is it going to happen? I have no idea, because the AI doesn't want to siege back their own cities and their own castles. So, oh well. There's no tournament in this town, so I guess we're going to head over to Marinath here in the east and see what we can get out of there. Meanwhile, there's the villages here being raided, and we don't even know what's currently happening. Where are the armies going? What is everyone doing? Dude's traveling to... Oh, he's trying to... Okay, we might have to turn around. Is he still besieging the castle? So we might actually get that castle. So it looks like they've been sieging that for a while. So we have a choice of either going to down the south to get that castle at Telavel, or we can get the Umfra Castle. Now, I think going for the Umfra Castle would be better. I don't know how to pronounce its actual name. There's a tournament here, but I think we're going to keep the... or depending on how this fight goes, we're going to essentially be heading our way over there for the next episode. Now, it looks like this is a... Wait, what team are we on? Oh, wait, I'm yellow team. Okay. I was, Asta, I'm so sorry. Wait, why am I the spear? Why am I the spear one? Wait, hey, yo, help me. Hey, yo, bro. Hey, hit her, bro. Okay, why am I the spear? I should have a sword. There we go. Okay. I do not like using the spears whatsoever. Since when do I use my sword left-handed? This is interesting. I've actually never seen this. We've already qualified. Yeah, get the robber. Yeah, we did it. Davin, Break Skull, and Yanagur Iron-Eye. Alright, we're not betting on ourselves. Let's see. Where are we? We got the spear again. Oh wait, this is just a 4v4. I don't like using the spear. I prefer having the two-handers. I can't really afford to let you hurt me. Okay, we've got all of them. Mansoor, you Hey bro, chill. Hey, you got him, Archer. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Davin. Yeah! Yeah, Davin. It's all you, I'm gonna block. Yeah! Yeah, look at you. Who are you? Yes! Hey, you're pretty good with the bow, my friend. You're pretty good, I'll give you that. Oh, but I have to fight you now, Davin. If Davin beats me with the bow here, I'm gonna be greatly disappointed. Oh, it's Mansoor. I'm sorry, Davin, I shot you. I should probably try targeting Mansoor. Okay, bro. I don't like this. Hey, Mansoor, I need this. I need this victory, bro. Oh, chill, bro. I need you to chill. Oh, God. Oh, you hurt so bad. But I'm better. I hit your shoulder, you little shit. I'm sorry. If you had the bow, I would have respected you a lot more. Oh, no, we're not fighting. Davin Break Skull. Hey, come here, little man. Come here. I gotta show you who I am. I'm about to beat you. Hey, that looked... What? I blocked it. Unbelievable. You going for the overhead? Hey, what you trying to do? Can't beat me, you fool. Got you. Alright. That was easy. That was fun. A little fun way to end off the episode. A little tournament. That was great. Yeah, that was fun. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pretty much leave out of here and sell off the axe real quick and pretty much call that an episode. Because we're pretty much running up on the end here, only a few more seconds actually until we hit that 30-minute mark. But before we do, as I said, we're going to sell off that nice, wonderful little woodland axe and get ourselves some money from it. Back up to 17k. Wonderful. But yeah, we put ourselves in a pretty interesting position. Next episode, we'll either be helping Caladog's army or Lucan's army in sieging their individual castles. Who knows, maybe we can even do both. Now this siege is actually currently going on, it looks like, so we might go over help them first. But yeah, that'll be for next episode. And that's going to be where the video ends, folks. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more in the future, you know what to do. This is Jumpin' Quills, and I'll see you folks in the next one.